let Allana herself tell you her 2 websites, one for women and one for men, that let you know what it is she has to offer you. Please, Allana.
You are so sweet. So yes, if you're a woman, it's redefiningsexuality.com, and you can go there, and there's a whole free month of my membership for you, so you can get a taste of my interviews, some with the lovely Miss Nina and a lot of other incredible people. Also guided meditations, a lot of ways to get us out of our heads and back into our juicy bodies and open hearts. And for men, gethertosayyes.com. There's a free report there for you that teaches you a lot of just some counterintuitive advice that you might have not heard out there already.
Yay.
Yeah.
So you and I first met when a mutual friend of ours had me do an interview with you for your site.
Yeah.
And I really liked what you had to say. And I really
you.
like what you're doing, because I always say that we never have too many sexual educators out there.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of pain out there in the world.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people walking around really hurting and wondering, what is wrong with me? Why can't I get the love I want? Why can't I get the relationship I think that I deserve? What? And I know that for me in my journey, a lot of it in the beginning was realizing that my relationship to myself was really damaged.
Yes.
And I was looking for other people outside of myself to somehow fill me up,
validate,
make me better,
yeah,
to make it, do the work for me. I was looking for other people to somehow wave a wand and my issues would be solved. And I realized through a long series of unfortunate events, oh, I have to do it.
The only one in common with every one of these relationships
is me. And
yeah.
So, and I know that's a lot of the work that you do. So, in dealing with men and trying to help them gain a relationship with themselves, what is the what seems to be the most common blockage for your male clients in terms of their journey?
Right, so if their relationships aren't working, they're not attracting the woman they want or the quality of woman they want, or they're not taking their relationship to the next level, what's happening is they're quite brilliant. They're in their head, they're strategizing, they're trying to figure out, what do I need to do? But they're not being the man, the space for her to show up and open and surrender. They're just, what do I need to say to her, give to her, more money, bigger dick, better job, and that's not it. It's who he's being, and that takes place in your heart. And that, I always tell men, it's not just fucking her with your mind. You want to open her heart, and then with your penis you want to open her to God, like the ends of the universe. You have 1, 2, 3, but most men only operate up here. And if they go into the heart, it hurts, it's scary, there's shame, they're not perfect, they're uncertain. And so I hold the space, absolutely unconditional love, for them to feel this pain, transform it into this new sense of wisdom and discernment and confidence and nobility, and then they're good to go.
And do you ever talk to them about how they use masturbation?
Oh, no, that would be, I would refer them to you for that. We've rarely talked about masturbation. Sometimes they do it as an escape.
Sure.
Rather than really see why they're doing it. But most of the time it's not so much masturbation, but porn as a way to think that's who they need to be.
Oh,
but
yes.
we were just sharing about this earlier, that's a lot more about sort of the entertainment value, and that's actually not the real world.
Right.
And so they haven't been guided into what does she really want.
I tell people all the time, I'll say it again, pornography is a paid professional performance of a fantasy scenario.
Yes.
Enjoy it, have fun with it, masturbate to it, but don't expect that to be how it is between an actual. In porn, your shirt is blue, I must have you. Because we understand when you get a porn movie, they're going to have sex. That's why you get the movie, that's why there is the movie, and that's why I made the movie. I go to work knowing that my job, besides delivering silly dialogue, is going to be to give a sexual performance. And that's the job of porn, is to show people that. But the job of porn is not to showcase how to have a relationship.
Right. And they think something's wrong with them because they can't just waltz in and get the girl.
Or they can't waltz in and have an erection that lasts for 2 hours with or without, And most of the guys in the business still are drug-free. I'd say 60% of the men in adult entertainment are able to do the work without any enhancement because they're that guy.
Right.
And that's why they're important, because they're that guy. But your average guy, quite frankly, really only needs to learn how. Most people are monogamous, and your average dude is only gonna need to learn how to make one woman reasonably happy. But
I want to be very happy.
Just because you start doing again that level, I have to make her very happy. Well, no, part of my being very happy, half it's on me. I have to get myself ready to be happy.
Thank you. Remember what we were just sharing earlier when I was sharing the fill up. the shut up and the put out. This is for women, actually.
Okay, so fill up, shut up, put out. How does that work?
Women, I want us to not look to him to make us happy. I want us to make ourselves happy. So what is it? The bath, maybe it's the new purse, maybe it's talking to a coach like me, being with girlfriends that don't, man bash. So fill up in a way that makes you feel great. That's our responsibility. 2, shut up. I don't know, all my male clients, they love their women, but they really don't care what she has to say. And so women don't talk to the man. Don't talk to the man. He's not your girlfriend. He's your boyfriend or your husband.